Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. How is your week going? What is it? What is today? Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. Hello. Oh, man. It has been a long week for me so far, but that's okay. I wanted to continue some more FF tonight. We're getting to a good part in the story, so it should be fun to just keep going at that and see where it takes us. Hold on, before I get started, let me get a drink. Okay, let's go. Sid. Hello, Sid. Might I have a word with you? It concerns the Chirogans. After speaking with them earlier, I learned that they lack sufficient elmbics for their needs, you see. So I used some of their broken equipment to craft a more advanced elmbic, both as a gesture of goodwill and as a means to help me recover my memories, since working with my hands kindles familiar feelings. He works with his hands, guys. All I require is to complete the device. Oops. Peepo. Hello, Halia. So yeah, all I require to complete the device are the cores of 3 ice sprites. Ice sprite. Sheesh. What a good drink. They're commonly used to reduce the temperatures of alchemical mixtures. There is a way to alter their properties so that they draw the cold within rather than irradiate it without it. It must sound ridiculous to you. Impossible, even. I don't know what this guy's talking about at all, to be completely honest. Yeah, somehow I know it will work. Yeah, whatever you say, sir. Time to go collect some ice spray. Sir, which way to the closest McDonald's for the Sprite? Just kidding. Okay. Over here at White Brim, it looks like? Oh, they're literally right here. Man is too lazy to just walk outside and collect his ice sprite. The worst part about being white mage is I don't do any damage. Kill things so slow. Have you obtained the cores? If so, please show them to me. Here they are. What an amazing device. But is it truly an alembic, sir? I've never seen the likes of it before. I too am unsure what to make of this machine. While certainly impressive, I've no idea how to make use of it. Nevertheless, if it is as effective as he claims, it will be a great boon to the infirmary. Think of the medicines we could create, the lives we could save. Even so, I wonder... Worthy the kindly stranger, bearer of gifts of wondrous and strange, for his generosity comes at a cost. Their earnest efforts are but a means to an as yet unknown end. Moreover, you should be wary of associating yourself with individuals who have interfered with the questioning of a suspected heretic. They did what? Bless you, Inquisitor, for coming along when you did. We almost succumbed to the temptation proffered by these unbelievers. I hate this guy. He's so annoying. Why does that man detest us so? Is it all because we interrupted Lord Frenzel's trial? Whatever his reasons, he clearly means to oppose us at every turn. Before we can persuade Lord Dromont to help us, it seems we must convince Inquisitor Guillaume that we are not his enemy. But just how might we go about doing that? We know little and less about the Good Inquisitor, despite him being such a prominent figure in Corthius. Perhaps we should learn more by speaking with the people of Whitebrim Front. Share your findings with Alpha Nod in the square. I'm sure he can formulate a strategy from there. I still feel like he's a bad guy. I don't like him. Oh. Why did I get... okay, I just got experience from stepping inside of a fate, even though I didn't do anything in it. Inquisitor Guillaume. Yes, of course, I know him. Alas, I have not seen him since the day he came to Whiterun Front. Several moons ago. He was just here. How did you not see him? What? My memory is somewhat muddled, but I recall that a blizzard nearly buried us in snow that day, and I had the ill fortune of being assigned to the Night's Watch. While the stronghold slept... Oh, I accidentally skipped the rest of the text. Oops. My route took me outside the eastern gate at one point, where I caught a sight of a silhouette illuminated by the light of the city. Thinking it was a wayward traveler, I cried out and gave chase, but slipped and took a terrible fall. When I woke, it was days later in this very bed, where I have lain recuperating from my injuries ever since. I had tried to rescue him, but in the end, Inquisitor Guillaume rescued me, carrying my unconscious body to the gates. I owe him my life, sir, and I hope that to one day he repays his kindness. It's a friend. I don't trust him. Okay, the other person is in the other part of the building, I think. Yeah. Inquisitor Gullmane, I haven't the foggiest of whom you speak, unbeliever. Aye, we have learned of your deeds at the Witch Drop. I will not be party to whatever dastardly schemes you've hatched against the Inquisitor. Away with you. Man. Patrick, you'll tell me something, right? Under Inquisitor Gullmane's watchful gaze, unprecedented numbers of heretics have been unmasked and brought to justice. They say he goes days without sleep, so great is his devotion. Blessed are we to have such a goodly, righteous man to protect us. What if those people that he's claiming are heretics are just normal people that he set up? Like he tried to do to Frenzel. The Holy See has decreed that the Inquisitors are the arbiters of Holone's will. They are to be afforded every courtesy and utmost respect. I feel like I learned nothing from that. In case you have not yet noticed, my attire is ill-suited to this climate. Then get a coat, bro. I realized it soon after our arrival, but paid it no mind as I had hoped we would find the Enterprise far faster. Instead, we've wasted far too much time meddling in local affairs. I agree with that. Never mind, our journey is almost at an end. All that remains is to deal with this irksome Inquisitor. Sid tells me you have been busy making inquiries, yes? It should come as no surprise that he is held in high regard. Even so, I am beginning to suspect he has other reasons for hindering us now. Let us more closely review the testimonials you obtained, Phantom. Mayhap they provide insight into Inquisitor Gullmane's motives. Something troubles me about the Wounded Knight's account. He claims he felt chasing a figure in the darkness that he saw outside the eastern gate. But the main road leads to the southwestern gate. Since we've arrived in Whiterun Front, I've seen no travelers arrive by the eastern gate. Hello, Rapid. And yeah, the Final Fantasy 14 is a game that is free to play up until what's it, Stormblood? that copy pasta. See no travelers arrive by the eastern gate. Moreover, he glimpsed a silhouette illuminated by the light of the city, which would imply that the Inquisitor came from the north of the eastern gate, not south. Hello. Final Fantasy is going good. We are working on getting the Enterprise, and it's been a wild goose chase, it feels like, so far. I hope you've been well as well. And thank you for the hydrate. But it cannot be so. The way lies not but a deep chasm. Assuming Sir Ujula is not misremembering, the Inquisitor's behavior that night makes absolutely no sense, at least to me. Mayhap retracing his steps will shed light to this mystery. A little tired, but yeah, let's go. I feel that this week has been a week for me. My work, like, changed my schedule about 2 weeks ago, and so, like, just finding time to stream has been a little difficult lately because I've been so tired from it. Gotta wake up at, like, 3 in the morning to get ready for work. Oh no. Oh, there's enemy. No! Should be fine now.
Who's gonna carry the boat and the logs?
Hello, Papa. Who is gonna carry the boats and the logs? It's not gonna be me. Yeah, it's all good. Now that I've kind of gotten used to the schedule, I should be back to streaming more often. But today, like, I was supposed to stream earlier, and then they were doing like some kind of construction outside, and it was like so loud, and you could hear it. Like I had OBS opened up, and you could like see that my mic was picking up the sound, and it was quite a bit too. And I was like, and then I got a headache, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna wait to stream. So I waited, and now we're here. Also, Papa, I hope you've been well too. And I don't know how to get out of here. I kind of just jumped down. Doing all right. That's good. I feel like this is not how I get back over here. Oh, okay. Over here. I should have known. I saw the guy, and I was like, eh. But of course, that's the way to actually get there. You found something, didn't you? Well, don't keep me waiting in suspense. Let's see it. A bloody encyclical. Given the contents of this encyclical, I believe you have just made the acquaintance of the real Inquisitor Gullmane, newly come to Corthus and murdered on the day of his arrival. Yes, it would have been a simple thing to assume his identity, even if he were to behave oddly, who would dare question the wisdom of a palpable appointment? Still, while this is incontrovertibly proof that the Inquisitor is an impostor, we have yet to discern his true identity, or why he has decided to oppose us. I knew it. I knew he was a bad guy. I told everyone. We must proceed quickly, before he learns that his deception has been discovered. Since Lord Tremont has already been turned against us, I fear that this encyclo alone will not serve to convince him of our claims. But what might persuade a man so quick to disregard the endorsements of two high houses? The cook did say that the Lord listens to and respects the opinions of his knights. If a certain knight were to provide testimony that supports our claim, yes, mayhap that is the only way left to us. Confront Sir Gelot with the evidence that you discovered and see if it helps him to recall the truth of what happened that night. As a man of faith, he may find it difficult to cope with such a horrifying revelation. Nevertheless, we must do everything within our power to secure the enterprise. All this for an airship. He's upstairs. Oh, you have returned. Is there something else you wanted to ask? The Inquisitor is an impostor. Don't be preposterous. That could not possibly be true. He is a paragon of virtue, a dedicated servant of the Fury. You would have me believe this is all a lie? If you are so certain that your ludicrous story is true, then go and speak with Sir Prunilla. She was at the Eastern Gate that night, and she helped the Inquisitor carry me here. But I will never speak against the man who saved my life. Okay. Pretty sure that's the other knight that said that. Oh, wait, no. Okay. You. I do not know. Do not believe I know you, sir. Pray move along and trouble me no more. Are you in the habit of handing bloody documents to strangers? Why would you show me such a dreadful thing? I know naught of it. Not at all. doubt him. Press F to doubt. You know, don't you? Fury take me, I prayed this day would come. When Sir Jolot gave chase, I followed close behind. He didn't fall. One of those draven abomination lashed out at him, nearly killed him right then and there. I drew my sword and rushed to his side, straining to see the enemy. But what came from the dark was not a beast, but a voice. He knew things about me, about my family, secrets I had never told another. He said if I kept his confidence, Sir Jolot and I would be spared, but if I defied him, everyone I loved would suffer unimaginable horrors before they died. When at last I agreed to his terms, the man came forward. His robes marked him as an inquisitor, but I knew him to be false. Together we carried Sir Jolot to the infirmary, and on his first night in Whitebrim Front, Inquisitor Goldmane was heralded as a hero. Soon after came the accusations. Countless men and women of good moral standing seized whilst in possession of draconian rosaries. As I feared, he was condemning the innocent to death. I wanted to confess to Lord Dramont, wanted to put an end to the madness, but then I would remember the Inquisitor's threats, and so I did nothing, until Lord Francel was accused. Some time ago, I followed the Inquisitor and found that he kept draconian rosaries in a chest hidden southwest of Whitebrim Front. So, I took several from his chest and planted them in shipments bound for the Skyfire locks. As I hoped, they were discovered and considered evidence of conspiracy against the House Haleonart, thus exonerating Lord Francel and casting doubt on other recent trials. And that is the entire truth, I swear. Alone forgive me for not acting sooner. And this guy knew, and he did nothing about it. Now to find that chest. Now I gotta go present this chest that I just found to the lord of this town. Alright. Why do you persist in this folly? I will not grant you 3 access to the stone vigil. Do not make me repeat myself. There'd better be a very good explanation why you're carrying these rosaries. And where did you find this paper in silical? Fury take me, the Inquisitor is a heretic. Never before have I heard such an unbelievable tale, but this evidence in your testimony could have no other explanation. I have misjudged you and your friends, and for that I deeply apologize. I will permit you to enter the outpost, but first, I must needs beg your assistance. Help me and my knights bring this infernal impostor to justice. Let's go. That thrice-damned heretic has murdered countless innocents and made mockery of our laws. Among us. He is the imposter among us. We found the sussy one, guys. I'll just take him and his Draven allies. I am told he makes for Snowcloak even now, intending to pass judgment upon yet another poor soul whom he has branded a heretic. If we hurry, there may still be time to prevent further tragedy. Lend me your strength, Phantom. Together let us put an end to this impostor's heresy once and for all. I always knew he was sus. I could tell. Oh wow, the quest is literally called The Heretic Among Us. Good to have you with us, sir. When Lord Dramont arrives, we are to confront the Inquisitor. If he refuses to go quietly, we will need to use force. Are you prepared for that eventually? Of course. Let's fight. You needn't tremble so, my child. The righteous shall enjoy everlasting peace in Haloon's halls. Only the wicked. But why? Why must I die? By all that is holy, I swear to you that I have never questioned the teachings of Haloon. Inquisitor, release the maid and come with us. My Lord Dramont, what is the meaning of this interruption? You are aware that I am at present conducting an interrogation, are you not? Silence, villain. I name thee heretic, murderer of the Inquisitor Guilliman and countless innocents. You are a traitor to Ishgard, to your own kith and kin. Your sins are beyond measure, beyond redemption. Ah, grave allegations indeed. But you will find your logic is flawed. How can I portray that which I owe no allegiance? No, Lord Dramont, my conscience is quite clear, I assure you. I wonder, can you say the same? You, whose hands are black with the blood of those whose only sin was to question your nation's crazed crusade. You speak to me of Ishgardian innocence. Ha! All are complacent in these crimes, for all live their lives by the Archbishop's lies. But I know you will not hear me, deafened by dogma as you are. If you desire retribution, Lord Dramont, then come. Let us see how Ishgardian steel fares against Dravian fang and claw. Oh, sheesh. Time to get him, finally. Oh, I see, okay. I guess he's a dragon now. He actually hits pretty hard, too. Yay, we did it. My clamors dispelled. Your plans lie in ruin, heretic. Choose your words wisely, for they will be your last. You may not recall the many Ishgardians I have sentenced, but the families of the dead will never forget. Blood has been repaid with blood, and for that I am content. My only regret is that you yet live. For your end is nigh, foreigner. The dragons within the stone vigil will rend you asunder. And when you are dead, Whitebrim Front shall fall. Defiant to the last, leave the body for the crows. His ilk deserves not better. What if he's not actually dead? Kinda do be looking like he's still breathing there right now. Phantom, I must apologize for involving you in this sordid business. You should never have been asked to intervene in Ishgardian affairs of state. Rest assured, I have not forgotten the matter which first brought you into our midst. It is past time that you were reunited with your airship. But this is not the place to discuss such matters. Pray visit me at Whitebrim Front and bring your associates. Aye. Oh. It looks like we're about to have an ad break, so it's about 30 seconds until then. Whenever that happens, I'm gonna get up and stretch and get some water. Speak with Alphanode. So far away. I think the ad break should be over soon. Okay, welcome back everyone. And Alpha Node says, where have you been? The false Inquisitor has been slain, has he? Yes, well, his was a tale always like to end in bloodshed. Though you have overcome the latest in a long of unfortunate impediments, I would ask you would not revel in your victory just yet. We can celebrate once we have secured the Enterprise. Can we really even celebrate then? Because we still have to fight that, what was their name? Garuda? As I am sure you will agree, it is past time that we entered the Stone Vigil. Pay Lord Dromont a visit and remind him of his obligation to us. Sid and I will follow anon. Okay. We owe you all a great debt of gratitude. Had it not been for you, the heretic masquerading as Inquisitor Goldman would still be among us. Free to pray. I'm sorry, every time I see Among Us, it just kind of makes me chuckle. Free to pay upon the innocent. I see now that I was a fool to dismiss your claims out of hand, but you must understand, it seemed too much to hope that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn still lived, to say nothing of Master Garland. Never have I been happier to be proven wrong. Well, it is gratifying to know that someone has derived a measure of enjoyment from your error. No, if you have no further objections, we would appreciate if you would permit us to enter the Stone Vigil and to retrieve our airship. Yes, of course. It is the very least I can do, given all that you have done for us. But entering the outpost is the least of your concerns, I fear. You speak of the Dravians that now hold that ruin. In part, yes. I should explain. Shortly after you first arrived, I had my men scour the old records. They confirmed that the abandoned airship has been seized by the soldiers garrisoned at the Stone Vigil in the days following the calamity. As far as we have been able to ascertain, it is still in their custody when the outpost was overrun by the dragons. Whether it was damaged or destroyed during the battle, I cannot say, nor can I give you any assurances that it has been removed. It has not been removed in the intervening years. For far too long, the ruin has served as a Dravian foothold in Corthius, from which they have struck out at us with depressing regularity. Though we have pushed them back behind the walls, we have yet to be able to drive them out, and I cannot say when the situation will change. Or how it will change. Forgive me, Lord Dromont, but there is no guarantee that you will prevail. In any event, we have not the time to wait. We will secure our property without Ishgardian aid. I see. Well, that may be for the best. I will inform Sir Nathalion of your impending visit. May Haloon guide you, Scions. Scions are back in town. Let's go. Time to get an airship. I saw that coming. Dragonfly really had to attack me. Yeah. Hail. Lord Dramont has appraised me of the situation. You may enter the Stone Vigil whensoever you will. Oh, we get to do a duty. Let's go. I don't know why that camera angle kind of made me a little dizzy. Ah, it's still going. I don't know how I didn't get hit by that. I literally walked right into that fire. Oh well. This one ugly looking dragon. Oh. just leveled up. I'm level 46 now? Yeah, I believe so. Like level 45 before I entered the dungeons, so. He almost died. That would have been bad. That's more ice sprite. I remember when mobs gave XP. I do kind of wish the leveling dungeons were a little bit harder. But, you know, it's old content, so they would have to revamp it to make it harder. It's probably not going to happen, so. Oh. Those are better than what I have. Got the red pants on now. It's the airship. It's also a big dragon right in front of it. Unfortunate. Let's go. Oh wow. Okay, they're gonna just leave me to fight the dragon, and then they're gonna go get the thing, I think. Last. Knew it. Something was gonna happen. So you mean to slay Garuda next? Interesting. Oh, there you go. He's saying that Garuda is a lot stronger. Sorry, I don't want to make my the people in my group wait too long. It's gonna wake up the dragon. Oh no! Bruh. They started without me. Bruh. Time to get myself oofed so I can respawn. Uh, Now we wait for everyone else. Think I'm here. You can go. There we go. Oh. black mage keeps getting hit by everything. I think that's a black mage. I don't really know the icons. Let's go. Oh, it's another one of those crystals. Still don't really understand a whole lot of what's going on with that, but oh well. Looks like we're only missing one more, for whatever it does. Are you alright? Speak to me. 12 be praised. I feared the beast had injured you. I see now why the others rated you so highly. When you were caught in the midst of that etheric bubble with the dragon, I was all but certain my next mission would be to find a new champion. Bruh. He didn't believe in me. Thank the gods for sparing me that inconvenience. Wow. He acts like I'm just easy to replace. That hurts. I have quite enough to do already, which reminds me, Sid is working on the Enterprise as we speak. Let us go and see what he has to say. What say you, Sid? Will she fly? Yes, though it will not be a pleasant ride. Elf notes like, let's go. Well, I dare say it be no more unpleasant than staying here. 'Tis a pity the Enterprise is not in a better state. But if she will allow us to quit this place, I shall not complain. If you are in agreement, let us return to Gridania. Though I would like nothing more than to set course for the Howling Eye. It is plain that the Enterprise is in no condition to weather the storm. She must needs be repaired if we are to proceed with our mission. This is so familiar. I know this airship. If I could just... it's no use. Let's go. There it go. Ah, how I have longed for a more agreeable climate of the Tolswood. Yet I will not deny that the Holy See had its charms. Endless detours aside, our Ishgardian jaunt proved quite an adventure. Alas, our work is far from done. We still have an airship to repair and a primal to slay. No rest for the heroic. True that. It calms me to look at her. It's as though I've been reunited with a part of me I never knew was missing. Hardly surprising, you did design and build her. I bear good news. The Seed Seers have granted our request to house the Enterprise. We may take as long as we require to repair her. Let's go. Of course, it would be rank folly to take one moment more than we require. Garuda, lest we forget, grows stronger by the hour. If we are to have any hope of wresting that benighted realm from her talons, it must needs be soon. Though I am no expert on the workings of the airships, it seems plain to me that the Enterprise suffered much from her time in the wilderness. Am I not correct, Sid? You are. Frankly, it's a miracle that she carried us this far. As you know, the Howling Eye is encircled by a raging tempest, apt to turn proud trees to matchwood. Our battle will soon end before it begins if the Enterprise cannot weather the storm. Given time, I believe I can fully repair her. But if this tempest is as fearsome as you say, even that may not be enough. Confound it. There must be a way to brave the fury of the elements. The elements. But, of course, that's it. We work upon the element itself. Using the power of a corrupted crystal, we could clear a path through the storm and spare the Enterprise a battering. I see. You propose to utilize the properties of a crystal to alter the elemental aspect of the barrier. It seems so childishly simple in retrospect. Though mayhap not to you, Phantom. We speak of the manifestations of the over-aspected aether that can be found throughout Eorzea. Since the calamity disrupted the land's etheric currents, such crystals have become comparatively commonplace, which has caused a great woe as they are known to warp etheric energies, including those of living organisms. That sounds unpleasant. The point is, we could theoretically use a corrupted crystal to convert the wind-aspected aether comprising Garuda's barrier into aether of another aspect, one she cannot control. With certain modifications, the Enterprise should be able to deliver us to the Howling Eye in comfort, however hard Garuda blows. But we are getting ahead of ourselves. All this rests upon our ability to procure a crystal with the necessary properties. Have you any idea where we might acquire one? No, but I know a man who might. A scholar by the name of Lamp. I don't know how to say that. Lampertian? I'm just gonna call him Lamper. He resides in Camp Drybone. Strange as it may sound, I met him during my time at the church. Well, Marquise met him, I suppose. Uh, Whether out of pity or for want of a more willing listener, he would talk to me for hours at a time about his etheric studies. corrupted crystals being his pet subject. It was as a result of these conversations that Bora Marquez was observed to possess an uncommon knack for theoretical science. Kentim, I need you to return to Thanalan and seek out the scholar. Sid and I will set about repairing the Enterprise in your absence. Okay, let's go. Into the eye of the storm. Oh, it's raining here. I don't think I've been in Camp Drybone while it's raining. There they are. Well, yes, I am Professor Lamper. Lamber? Beg pardon. You wish to hear about my research on corrupted crystals, truly. Well, nothing would give me greater pleasure than to discuss my work with a fellow man of science. Ah, yes, I am a fellow man of science, of course. Know all about crystal. I really don't. So rare is it to find a fellow intellectuals in this region. 'Tis even rarer to find one capable of comprehending the nature of corrupted crystals. Come to think of it, there was another, a hermit to whom the church had given sanctuary. Curious fellow. Unsociable, rather daft at first impression, yet possessed an amazing affinity towards scientific pursuits. But, to the matter at hand. Did you say you wish not to conduct field observations, but to harvest a corrupted crystal? Man, at least take the necessary precautions so that you don't suffer from exposure to its harmful energies. I'm beginning to wonder if you're sufficient qualifications to handle such hazardous materials. I'm OSHA certified, man. I know what I'm doing. Still, your ignorance is somewhat endearing. Luckily for you, I have precisely the means by which these inherited dangers may be averted. Simply store the crystals you seek within this warded pod to protect yourself from its deleterious effects. Though I suppose you will be bombarded with its energies until you place it within the vessel. Well, perhaps it shall motivate you to work quickly. In any case, take the pot to Sako, a student of mine monitoring the flow of aether at the High Bridge. Explain to him your quest, and he shall instruct you in the finer points of crystal harvesting. Sit up straight. My posture is not it right now. I feel like I've talked to this guy before. How many times must I explain myself? I am not contemplating oofing myself, you imbecile. I've chosen this precise position to perform scientific measurements. What have we here? A containment vessel. Why, this is the handiwork of Professor Lambert. You thieving Knive, I shall call for the... Oh, you say the man himself lent it to you. Then you must have sought me out per his instruction, which means he believes me experienced enough to expound upon his explanations. At last, the recognition I so rightfully deserve. All he wanted was to be noticed. Oh, for boy joyous day? Calais, I should be chosen to guide this man. Yes, I, Haha Sako, greatest of Professor Lambert's pupils, shall see that you successfully quarry your quarry. Your timing is impeccable, in fact. For that, I was just preparing to procure a corrupted crystal from the burning wall for my personal research. There, the devastating destruction caused by the calamity has blessed us with a bounty of sublime specimens. But, something tells me that not but a perfect peace will satisfy your high standards. In which case, you must needs descend to the deepest depths. Amidst the flowing waters around the murderous Mirror-Knights lies the most fantastic formation I have found thus far. Take this highly advanced researcher's tool and use it to separate a small fragment from the large cluster. Place it within the warding pot and bear it back to me for inspection. The path which leads from Burgundy Falls to the base of the burning wall is treacherous and terrifying, but advance with appropriate caution and you shall surely survive. I sure hope I can survive. Okay, I almost went the wrong way. These things are kind of cute. Except for their eyes. Their eyes are not cute. I take back my statement. Oh, the Mirror Knights are scary looking. It's down below, I see. How do I get there? Get down there. Is it over here? No, it's right here. Thing. We'll see. Oh, there it is. I was hoping I wouldn't have to fight the other one too. I almost feel like teleporting to Camp Drybone would be faster than just going all the way out. Considering I got lost trying to get down there. Kind of. I see you've come glumping back. Have you the crystal then? I cooked it up. Here you go. What a what a very large crystal you've got there. Professor Lamper will doubtless chortle with joy when you present it to him in person. Oh, and upon your return, do remember to recount how I helped you with your harvesting. I will make sure he knows. My keen scholar senses tell me that you've obtained a corrupted crystal. Am I right? Here you go. If you would grant me a moment to examine the crystal. Ah, it is as you desired. A corrupted crystal overflowing with the wind-aspected aether. Remind me, for what purpose did you intend to use this crystal again? What? To breach a barrier comprised of wind-aspected aether? Oh dear. That may prove problematic, as this crystal would only serve to strengthen the barrier. I suppose I am not at fault for inquiring as to your objectives from the start. Had I known your intent, I would have never sent you to Aha Sako. But what is science if not trial and error? And can you truly say that this failure has taught you nothing? Think, man. You now understand the methods necessary to safely collect a corrupted crystal. You will doubtless have no difficulty doing so once more. What's more, the crystal you collected can serve as an invaluable resource for the etheric studies conducted by the students of Baldesin. You've heard of them. Well, I don't mean to boast, but I've a professional relationship with the organization. Not as equals, of course. I would never be so bold to claim that level of expertise. Are you alright? Your eyes seem to have glazed over for a moment. Anyway, I shan't keep you from your task. You've still a corrupted crystal to find. This was another wild goose chase. Corrupted crystals of sufficient size and strength are not all that common, I fear. Fortunately, one of my other students, Sienna, claims to have discovered another promising site in eastern Lanosia. Wait, that's not correct. Eastern Lanosia was where she was nearly killed when wandering too close to an Imperial castrum. Now that would have made for an amusing incident. It was Western Lanosia. Eris Cyrus on the Isles of Umbra, to be precise. I cannot recall her exact reasoning, but something to do with one of the Dalamud's talons or some such nonsense. What I can say for certain is that she is still in Aleport, attempting to gain access to the Isles. Why not travel there and see if Sienna's inquiries bear fruit? If you can look past the crass and violent ways of the local pirates, you might find your time there to be quite pleasurable. Oh, and do not forget to take your makeshift warded pot, lest she think you unprepared for the task. Okay, now we go to Airport. Corrupted crystals? Sir, I've no interest in being the butt of your jokes. So if you have no other reason for addressing me, kindly leave me be. Well, I'll be damned. Professor Lampert did send you. Beg your pardon, it seems we got off on the wrong foot. I'm Sienna, greatest of the professor's pupils, which is doubtless why he bid you seek me out. That's what the other one said too. No. All of his pupils are so arrogant. Indeed, I am an accomplished scholar with an extensive background in... Oh gods, just listen to me prattle on and on. I must have given this introduction a dozen times by now. Yeesh. As I've told the professor in my many missives, I believe that the area surrounding Pharaoh's Cyrus is replete with corrupted crystals of exceptional strength. Unfortunately, I've yet to test my hypothesis, as all access to the Isles of Umbra is prohibited at present, for reasons unknown to me. You see, my attempts to acquire this information are often met with annoyance and disdain. It's rather puzzling, since I always take the time to explain my motivations in great detail to the subjects of my questioning. Maybe it's because you talk too much and they just don't want to hear it. Mayhap you will have better luck wrestling information from these yellow jackets. I've all but given up at this point. Ah, you startled me. Don't you know better than to sneak up on a person at a time like this? With all this fictitious gossip of spirits and spectators haunting the Isles of Umbra, just because I know it's nonsense doesn't make it any less frightening. Oh, it's because they're scared of a ghost that they close down the Isles. You're keen on traveling to the Isles of Umbra. Bloody elves, lad, are you drunk or just crazy? Ain't nothing there but death. Death and more death. They're all just scared of ghosts. Guess it's back up this way. Chesley's down below, though. Oh, it's all the way down? No, I went the wrong way. The Isles of Umbra. What interest have you in that godforsaken place? Ever since we were forced to abandon Paris Cyrus, the Isles have become not more than a graveyard for ships unable to navigate the shores, and a purgatory for the souls dragged down to the depths with them. Does sound kind of scary, but ghosts aren't real, so easy. Time to go get my crystal. Ah, Phantom, you've returned. Tell me your findings. Really? Infested with the undead, you say? That is very, very interesting development. Excuse me for a moment while I gather my thoughts. She's gonna make me go by myself. I know it. Worry not, my friend. I've given your findings some thought, and I've concluded that this talk of spirits is not more than local folklore. As for why all the travel to the Isles of Umbra is restricted, well, mayhap it's considered too dangerous, owing to the abandonment of Fair Cyrus. Yes, well, anyway, while you were questioning those yellow jackets, I paid visit to the local pub. Since even an esteemed scholar like myself enjoys doling her wits on occasion. Oh, rapid. Thank you for the posture check and the stretch and the hydrate. I'm gonna do all of that right now. Alright. No more shrimpies. I am sitting upright, and I am hydrated, and I'm stretched. This is the first I've heard of someone actually traveling to and from there, so I'm curious as to how he obtained permission. Mind having a chat with him in my stead? He was arrested after all, so I'm somewhat uh, reticent to approach him myself. Sure, I'll go talk to someone who was put in jail. I have to go back. She calls to me, sings to me. Ugh, tell Mimidoa I'm sorry. Give him this. He was right. He was... Or you could release me? Yes, yes, release me. I will go and tell her. Let me go to her. Okay. I don't know what he's talking about. Knowing the theme of pirates, it's probably like a siren or something. And he's like mind controlled. What did Skyfrin have to say? Literally nothing, basically. That's not terribly helpful. I couldn't care less about how much he misses his favorite bar wench. But what was that about a man named Mimi Doa? Wait, I know that name. That's the bastard who grabbed my arse the other day at the pub. Oh, I see. Jail time for him, too. Well, if you want me to give him that feather, be my guest. I'm not going to anywhere near him and his wandering hands. Fair enough. No. Tell me he's not about to do that again. Another initiate, are ye? No, then what are you? Speak up, son, I can't hear you. Bugger me, is that what I think it is? Nah, it couldn't be. You found this, ye? Say? Where'd you say you found it? Skyfrin? Was hoping to have a word with the lad, but it sounds like there's not left twixt his ears. He was supposed to help me patch up Ferris he was. Company sent me to supervise the lot of them. Weren't getting work done on their own, see. Half of them walked off, half of them ran off, and half of them up and vanished. Wait. You can't have 3 halves. You can only have 2. Anyway. Um... what's that? You'd be looking for a passage to Isles of Umbra. Why didn't you say so? I've been thinking of dispatching someone to take a look on behalf of old Mimi Doa. Tell him how the land lies. Ain't nobody been interested till you came a-callin'. Whole port's been up in arms about spirits and so forth. If I had the gil, I'd hire some sellswords to sort 'em out. But you'll do in a pinch, you will. Show this parchment to the skipper and he'll see you there and back. Well, now I'll have a way to get there, I guess. I gotta walk all the way back up to Sienna, though. So, you went and had a word with Mimi Doa. I hope that valuable time you saw fit to waste amounted to something. You mean that disgusting creature was Skyfrin's superior? I find that hard to believe, but this rite of passage does appear to be genuine, so it must be true. I must say, it is a relief to work with such an industrious man as you. I look forward to hearing of the discoveries you will make on the Isles of Umbra, without me. Yeah, of course, she's not going along. Oh, okay, she is gonna go. Fine, fine. I fail to see the justification for dragging me along on your journey, but if you insist, I will go as well. But 12 is my witness. If you leave me behind to be devoured by some horrid abomination, I shall come back to haunt you. Jeez. Ah, take me to the Isles of Umbra, he bids, as if it's as simple as... Oh, I see you've got a writ of passage. Alright then, climb aboard. Man really didn't want to take me. This doesn't seem all that bad. I'm not saying I'd like to build a summer home here, but... Oh... The hills with this. Here, take your pot and go on without me. You've harvested corrupted crystals before, right? So this isn't as though you require my assistance. Speak to the man guarding the gate. I'm sure he'll let you in. Now, if you would please excuse me. She really just up and ran. David. Beg your pardon, sir, but how did you come here? Access to this island is currently restricted. An old pot. I'm not sure I follow. Oh, I see. You wish to harvest a corrupted crystal. Sorry, friend, but you may have to return empty-handed. No. The Rip Master Mimidoa may grant access to the island, but only authorized personnel may proceed past this point. Why, you ask? Look up and see for yourself. When that giant mass of crystal struck the lighthouse, it caused severe damage to both the structure and the machinery within that once powered the beacon. Aye, contrary to what small folk would have you believe, the fires of Cyrus were not the product of a mage's magic or a colossal arcane bomb, but an elaborate contraption fueled by ethereal energy. Repairs are still ongoing, but it's anyone's guess when they'll be complete. What's worse, all the work has ceased since rumors of the Walking Dead drove off our entire crew. Not that those rumors are inaccurate. I've observed the fiends from a distance, at the ship graveyard to the south. What's drawn them to our shores is still a mystery, though. I'll make you a deal. Help me unravel this mystery, and I'll bring you your corrupted crystal. In fact, I shall begin searching for one that satisfies your needs. As for where to begin your inquiries into this situation, it so happens that the party of 3 adventurers came ashore not long ago, seeking to scavenge valuable trinkets at the ship graveyard. I'd be surprised if they knew nothing of the undead infestation, so it might behoove you to question them. Alright, off to question some adventurers. Oh no, he's hearing the voice too. You saw him too, right? Dead people, just shambling about without a care in the world. Except they do seem to care. That is, and start shuffling towards the water. Gods, that voice. That singing fleeting verse, I can still hear it. Stay clear of the southern shore, friend. It took every ounce of my strength to resist. I was right. There's a siren. This talk of an alluring voice is disturbingly familiar, as if... But that's impossible. They're all dead, aren't they? Oh, I leveled up again. I'm level 48. He's sweating profusely. But if they have returned, that would mean... Oh, beg your pardon. I was just, thinking about something. Which reminds me, I received word that Master Mimidoa would be arriving at any moment. Apparently, he grew tired of waiting for the lanky lad with the 1,000 yelm stare to return, which I'm assuming is you. What? So mean. I don't know what sort of arrangement you had, but you should probably go and explain yourself. I literally just got on this island. What do you mean? What's been keeping you, initiate? I ain't got any younger, you know. Some honey-voiced harlot's been calling out to the folk what wander near the ship graveyard, and it stirred up the dead and all. Bloody hells. This takes me back to the days as a cannon boy, sailing under old Mistbeard. But they wouldn't dare, would they? Not after the lesson we learned last time. Bah, they bloody would, though, wouldn't they? Raisin old biddies. Some folks said that the first purge would be the last, but I knew deep in my bones as this day would come, and come it has. I'd yet bet me bum hear a sirens behind all this. I knew it. Nay, not all, oh the sanguine variety, initiate. I speak the other kind. Them what's got feathers and lures sailors to a watery grave with their sweet, sweet song. But it don't end there. No, drowning's just the start. See, even in death, a man stays bound to the beast, forced to do her bidding till his corpse can't do it no more. You did catch a toxic cat stream. Hello, Zen. Hello, hello. Any road, 'tis up to us to stop this hellsborn hussy. Hussy. Before she takes another soul. Of course, we can't send ye marching off to war without these. The sirens don't have no power, man can't hear her song. 'Tis lucky for you I carry a spare pair. And lucky for both of us, I'm a superstitious old sod. Yeah, I suppose. Don't exactly want to become a siren's... I don't know what you would call it. I don't want to die from drowning. Well, she ain't coming to us, so we'd best head to her. To the ship graveyard. Zen, I hope you've been well, though. I hope you've been well. Been up and down. Well, I hope it starts to be more up and less down in the future. And I've been alright. I've been kind of busy. I've also been adjusting to my new schedule because of work, and I haven't been streaming as much because of it, but now that I'm kind of getting used to it, I should be streaming soon. Or streaming more often, I guess. Streaming soon, I'm streaming right now. Wait, what does he say? He says, if she passes near the shore, she's sure to spy the campfire and come looking. Just a matter of waiting now. Time to fight a siren. I'm beginning to wonder if some sly bugger ain't spun us a yarn here. Quiet, do you hear that? Tis her. Look out on the water. She's coming, new shit. She's come. Yeesh. Those are some long feathers. Quick, lad. Shove them plugs in your ears and get ready for a fight. As soon as she realizes you're deaf to her ditties, she'll call on her thralls, and we'll be up to our necks in corpses before you know it. Why? I wish I had some kind of like area effect as a healer that did damage. captain. He's cooking. Hello, Aruna. I sure am. Thank you for the headbats. I'm currently trying not to die, actually. But I was cooking crystal earlier. I learned from Walter. No, actually, though, we're like on a quest to get a corrupted crystal right now, which is kind of funny. Am I alright? Ha, I'm better than that, initiate. Happy as a sailor in a whorehouse, I am. Oh, I see. Of course, I'd be happy as a sailor with 2 whatsits if we'd gutted the songstress, but you can't have everything, can you? She'll not come croning around here again, though not for a while any road. And if she does, well, we know what to do, don't we? Thanks for your help. Bugger me, I've clean forgot your name. Remind me. Phantom. Don't recall having no initiate by that name, but if you're not me old mate, or was name, why have you been so bloody helpful? Never mind. Be seeing you, lad. I'm just here to get something. I wasn't really here to help you. I like the chocobo music. You mean it was a siren? But how were you able to resist her song? I see. I had heard that Master Mimidoa was involved in the first purge, but I never actually... Having survived an ordeal like that, I can't blame him for carrying earplugs around with him. Anyway, I have something for you. The corrupted crystal you wanted, safely sealed within the pot, just as you requested. Please take it with my compliments. Let's go. We got the crystal. Time to leave the island. Oh, it's you. Welcome back. You're looking remarkably hale, I must say, and more importantly, alive. You are alive, aren't you? No, I'm actually a ghost. Aha! The conquering hero returns bearing a gift. Might I have a closer look? Impressive. Very impressive. Indeed. Yes, I think you'll be quite pleased with this specimen. Congratulations. Seldom, if ever, have I encountered a corrupted crystal composed of such volatile overabundance of fire-aspected aether. Oh. No. What? You wanted a corrupted crystal composed of ice-aspected aether to counteract the effects of a raging wind? Oh, this specimen won't help you there. Anyone who knows anything about the elements could tell you that. You'll just have to keep looking, I suppose. Man, What am I even doing these quests for? Okay. Don't fret now. I know exactly where to find a corrupted crystal comprised of ice-aspected aether. An associate of mine in Gridania has been studying the effects of one such crystal on living beings. What's that expression? I thought you would be pleased to hear this news. This is not another wild dodo chase, I assure you. Ah, sure. And what's even better is that this time, you needn't use that warded pod of yours to protect yourself from this crystal's energies. Hayden's findings suggest that it is quite safe. Why, you ask? Well, it's just that this has undergone a unique process that has rendered such precautions unnecessary. Anyway, do not let me keep you. It has been a pleasure. Come back and see me sometime, alright? Um, maybe. Alright. To Gridania, I guess. Since that was not the right crystal. Let's see. Aiden, I swear, if you don't have an ice crystal, I'm gonna lose it. Greetings and salutations. Mr. Cat, I presume. Sienna informed me of your adventures in Ailport. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding, though, as Professor Lambert is fond of saying, no action taken in the name of science is ever truly wasteful. To that matter at hand, corrupted crystals possessing the properties you seek can be found in abundance at the standing courses following the calamity. Alas, that is no longer the case, and while there is at least one suitable crystal that remains to be found within Twellswood, precisely where it is at any given moment is more difficult to say. Permit me to explain. You are familiar with Spriggans, yes? The furry little rascals that wont to seek out ores and other stones? Well, one such creature with an infamously insatiable appetite has single-handedly devoured every corrupted crystal in the Twellswood. Bruh. Fortunately for you, these crystals take an eternity to digest, assuming they can even be digested. And I am reasonably confident that one still resides within his gut. Oh no. It's quite fascinating, really. My theory is that this Giggity first consumed a corrupted crystal when you couldn't care less about all that, could you? To the point then. Giggity seldom makes his presence felt unless there is particularly fine fodder to be had. Therefore, we shall require a lure, and I have precisely that sort that he will find impossible to resist. Simply place this true heart. I shall save the story of the origin of its unusual name for another occasion, outside the Spriggan's lair, and wait for an opportune moment to pounce. As for the method by which you retrieve the crystal from his gut, I shall leave that to your discretion. Of course you will. Okay. Time to go find that Spriggan. toggled my angry mode on accident. Wrong thing, there we go. So angry about having to go around for this crystal. Here he is. I feel like the name of this enemy, Crystal Bearer, is a reference to one of the spin-off Final Fantasy games. I could be wrong. I probably am wrong, but still. So sleepy. Even though I took a nap, it did not matter. Ah, pray do not sneak up on me like that. I was engrossed in... Wait, what is that? What is that smell? Ugh. It's the crystal. My word, that is a breathtakingly beautiful crystal. I see that my suspicion was not mistaken. Ugh, and I see that you weren't adverse to digging through this brigand's entrails for your prize. We owe our furry friend a debt of gratitude, you know. This thick coating of digestive juices is protecting us from the harmful effects of the crystal, just as the water pot you once used did. Why so glum, friend? You finally obtained the corrupted crystal you sought, one overflowing with earth-aspected aether. I was gonna be like, no, there's no way. Like, we needed ice, not earth. But he says, calm down, I jest. It's compromised of ice aspected aether, worry not. I suppose that joke was in poor taste considering your previous 2 attempts were for naught. Oh. Beg your pardon, I forgot to return the crystal to you. Oh, and there was a message for you from Professor Lambert. Something about a man named Marquez. Apparently the professor misses the intellectual stimulation. Forgive me, I should have written it down. It occurs to me that I have yet to ask you why you needed the crystal. You aren't planning anything nefarious, are you? It would reflect poorly on me in my research if it was used for evil ends. Ah, well, perhaps it's best I remain ignorant. I didn't become the professor's greatest pupil by filling my head with unnecessary information. Ah, yes. Just like the other two were the professor's best pupils. I think I'll finally be able to fight Garuda. Oh, it's probably out here, right? No, never mind. Oh, the ship is so pretty, though. Worth all the effort we went through. All repairs and modifications have been completed. Once you bring me that crystal, nothing will stand between us and Garuda. There you go. I'll need to run some tests to be sure, but this looks to be exactly what we need. Worry not, Phantom. I'll see that your hard work doesn't go to waste. The Enterprise is already more than a common airship, but mark my words, soon it will become something greater. Something extraordinary. This is me. This is what I was born to do. I was born to fly. According to my tests, the device is now functioning in perfect harmony with the crystal, meaning we can leave whenever you're ready. But you must understand, the tests can only tell one so much. Until we approach the Howling Eye, until we attempt to breach the barrier itself, I cannot be sure that this will work. I think only fair to tell you that there's a small but statistically significant chance that the crystal could trigger a massive... Mayhap it better we remain positive. Yeah. Phantom, I want to thank you for reuniting me with my ship, for trusting in me to develop this plan, for everything. You've helped me rediscover a part of myself I'd forgotten. I'm not the man I once was, and I do not know if I ever shall be, but I do know one thing. This feels right. My apologies for the sudden outpouring of sentiment. I would have waited until after the mission, but, well, you understand.
There. She's ready.
Ah, she stirs. To Kurthus, and an audience with the Harpy Queen Garuda. Enterprise, engage.
There we go.
damn it! I once flew in this airship, and I was not alone. There were adventurers on board. Adventurers like you.
Time for a flashback.
Just how long have I worn these damn goggles?
Yo, it's
Yes,
young Sid.
I fancied myself a trendsetter in my younger days. The young prodigy, admired by all, exactly like his father. Born and raised in Garlemald.
Alia, thank you for the hydrate. I've been saying that word wrong. Garlemald.
It was only natural that the precocious young student should become an engineer. Had his father not done the same? Father,
Oh no,
when did we stop seeing eye to eye?
he's sad.
When did Meteor become your everything and your loved ones cease to matter? You abandoned us all, but he was there for me, Father. There for me when you were not.
It's that guy.
Though he proved no better in the end. Gaius was just another man, with an all-consuming obsession.
Oh no. He has daddy issues.
And so I ran, left the Empire behind and came to Eorzea, where I built the ironworks.
I mean, he does, but, you know. Wait, what? That was
Ah
me.
yes, it was then that I first donned these goggles.
But wait, what? That doesn't make any sense. I went back in time and gave him goggles. I'm so confused.
Eorzea opened my eyes. It was home to so many manner of people, each with their own hopes and dreams. People worth saving, and so I fought beside them. I wanted to prove that my knowledge could serve a nobler purpose. I wanted to prove that there was another way. And it all began that day when I found my new home. I had forgotten how wonderful it was. The wind in your hair, the endless sky. That light. It was you, wasn't it? It's surprising how few people know this, but all pureblood Garleans have a third eye. Perhaps mine helped me recognize you, or perhaps it was just a lucky guess. The Enterprise was made for this. To carry Eorzea's protectors into battle.
Yeah.
I am proud to be able to call her my own.
Sid? What exactly do you remember?
Alphinaud, my boy. Sorry to have been such a burden.
It's finally awake now.
I remember everything. My name, my people, and my purpose. Everything. Come, it would be rude to keep Garuda waiting.
Into the eye of the storm. All our efforts, all of our travels, all of it was for this. Make ready, Phantom, for the end is nigh, be it hers or our own. Time to beat Garuda. Finally, after all of the running around for the airship and getting this crystal just for this. Okay. Let's go. And now I have to wait. Hmm. I don't know why, like the sky being green like that, it just feels Halloween themed. I know it's not, but also I'm like so excited that it's almost fall. The weather here has been so nice like the past few days. Wow, same. It's Halloween decor soon? Yes, let's go. I don't really have too much Halloween decor, but you know, that might change this year. I need to. I always like I carve pumpkins with my family every year, but um, that's usually about it. I don't remember what did I carve for last year. Halloween decor, my beloved, for real, for real. What did I carve my pumpkin into last year? I think it was like a cat's face. It's something simple. I love scaring kids, but it backfires every time I have to get to the front door. Who dares intrude upon my sanctuary? Your insolence shall not go unpunished, landwalkers. Wells preserved. She's huge. As I live and breathe. What's those ugly guys? Over there, look. Oh no, they have kobolds captured. Amalja and kobold prisoners, but why would the Ixal bring them here? Whereforth come you hither, foolish mortals? Garuda, we are come to put an end to your reign of terror. Hear this blasphemy, my children. These landwalkers bring me low. You who are bound to crawl upon the earth should revere me, for I am the wind. Did we not take to the skies and slip your defenses? We are bound by nothing, Garuda. You think your playthings give you strength? They will not help you here, Landwalker. This is my realm, where none can challenge my supremacy. Struggle though you may, I shall slack the roots with your blood. Slake? Whatever. I don't think I've seen that word before. And festoon the canopy with your entrails. Slay the unfeathered ones. We shall. As an offering to Garuda, they will serve. Leave the Ixal to us. We will keep them distracted while you deal with her. A slay. Do not fail. Remember your fight for the Scions, for Eorzea. Meowdy, hello. Hello, welcome in. This worm would die by my own hand. Come then, I shall grant you that which you seek. Oh, she's so loud. This is my first time. Jump scare for real. First time. We're fighting Garuda right now. I was gonna say, Holly, there was, one time when I was younger, I was trick-or-treating, and there was, like, some teenagers that, like, hid in a bush and, like, jumped out and scared me so bad. A feral cat boy. Yeah. in the flesh. But yeah, they scared me so bad, like, during Halloween, and I was like, bro, I was not prepared for that. I would cry, no. Actually hits really hard. Easy. No! 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 They dead. Oh, never mind. They're not dead. What in the... How in the hells? Oh, nar. This is my realm. You have no hope here. None. None. Did you truly believe you could defy a god, landwalkers? That ain't Helios. Wood. My power is limitless. My children, Legion. And they have rendered unto me a wealth of crystals. Their gifts sustain me, their faith empowers me. None save my children will escape the reckoning, mortals, and those who would use my crystals to waken the rest shall realize the folly of their faith. Then all shall worship none but me, the one true God. Gee. Of course, worship. So long as the Ixal keep praying, she will never fall. Then let's stop them. What, they just realized that? I thought they were supposed to deal with the Ixal while I was fighting her. Oh. They just got sniped. No harm will come to my children. This is only the beginning, landwalkers. All who oppose me shall suffer for their defiance. Soon the worms of the forest shall receive my judgment. The desert vermin next. Their walls of stone will not shield them from the tempest. Shuffer. Sorry, I'm trying to read this fast because there's other people waiting on me. And then I will take vengeance on the sea lice. Their wooden boats cannot outrun the wind. Tremble, mortals, for I shall visit you in all in time, and all shall be mine. All mine. They'll wait. Yeah. Except the last group that I was in did not wait, and we wiped because of it. You, Landwalker, you who dared to raise your hand against me, you shall be the first to pay for your sins, not with your death, but with your life. You will serve, Landwalker, to your last breath. Oh. No. No, I claimed you. You should be mine. Nah. I serve a higher power than you. Oh, sheesh. Did I just yoinked the crystal from her? Okay. That's their problem. First rule, wait for the healer. Second, let the impatient melee die that didn't wait for the healer. That's fair. Yeah. I think that was the last one I needed. I don't know what this is gonna do, but now I have all of them. I've collected all 6 of the Power Rangers. I think there were 6 of them. I see. I see. Wait, what are you? What have you done to me? No mortal should possess such power. This is impossible. Oh. I see they finished it without me. Alrighty then. This is fine.
Why do you not tremble at my might? Why do you not beg for mercy? Why do you not die?
'Cause I don't wanna. Ah, I see. I wasn't sure if, like, there was a second phase to that fight or something. It kinda felt like there was gonna be.
We've done it!
Ah! Impossible it is! Kill you
Yeah,
all!
she is,
Is
Arun.
that all?
Gaius. It's the guy.
O Lady of the Vortex, O mighty Garuda. Of all primals the most terrible, I say again, is that all?
He's not impressed.
Gaius!
Ah, Sid, my boy, you look well. For one who has forsaken kin and country. I wonder what else you will forsake before the day is done.
What?
What exactly did you hope to accomplish here this day? Well, I shall accomplish far more.
He's OP.
Is that all? Is that all? Insolent mortal! I shall make you suffer! That foul stench! I see now. She has touched you!
Whoa.
Very well.
Someone touched me.
Seven hells, does she still mean to fight?
Our Lord of the Inferno Almighty brought us succor in our hour of need.
Save us, Titan, Lord of
Consent.
Crowns.
I don't know if there was any with this. Holly.
The pain.
What is she? 12 preserve. She cannot mean to.
No. I mean, I had to fight their gods too, but still no. Oh.
No, this is all wrong.
The Realm Reborn voice acting director curse.
Stop gawping, boy! We must run!
Surrender yourselves unto me. I would feast upon your ether. None shall stand against the wind.
Man. What is that?
Bear witness to the glory of the Empire!
We're about to find out. So scary looking.
It is you who will suffer, Garuda. A ancient Aleg had ways of dealing with your kind. Now, look on their ultimate weapon, Icon, and despair.
No! No! No!
Magnificent. It exceeds all expectation.
With each primal it consumes, it grows more powerful. A marvel, is it not?
Such is the fate of those who oppose the Empire.
Why?
There will be no warriors of light to save you this time. If your leaders are as wise as they are reported, they will surrender. Your skills are impressive, but they will not be enough.
Falser. Bruh.
12, have mercy.
I think
What
that's his
chance
last
have we
name,
against
yeah.
such an ungodly creation.
Also, for I think there was an ad during that cinematic, but basically, big robot thing just one-shot all the Titans that took me forever to fight. Sir Balls flying away on a dragon. Yeah.
And who was that armored devil?
That was Gaius van Balsar, legatus of the 14th Imperial Legion and Supreme Commander of the Garlean invasion force in Eorzea.
Of course. The Black Wolf. How could I not realize? Grandfather mentions him in his journal.
Kind of curious
I was
about
never so naive
Alpha-
as to think
Alphanald's,
the
like,
man would abandon his ambitions. But these
background.
developments are beyond my worst expectations. What have you been doing these past 5 years? How could something of this magnitude have escaped the Alliance's attention?
We heard no whispers, saw no signs. In the wake of the calamity, the Empire seized land and built outposts, but that was the extent of their aggression.
Damn it, Gaius! Where in the seven hells did you find that thing?
It has been a day of unexpected developments, but the fact remains, Garuda is no longer a threat. While I take no comfort in the manner of her downfall, it does mean that we may safely put the matter of the primals to one side, for the time being at least.
Which just leaves the matter of Gaius's new toy.
Indeed. That weapon poses the greatest threat to Eorzea. It must be destroyed. But first,
Yeah.
we must needs find out all we can. Let us make for Vesper Bay. We shall rebuild the Scions. All is not yet lost, my friend, for we bear the light, and shall surely lead our people from the darkness.
Irina, I am currently in A Realm Reborn still. We just watched Gaius beat Garuda, I guess, technically. Yeah, it's taken a while to get to this point so far. Well, that is an experience I would rather not have again. Something has been troubling me. Shortly before the Black Wolf took center stage, when Garuda attempted to claim you as her own, I could have sworn I saw But I'm sure I'm mistaken. In times of great stress, the evidence of the eye is apt but to be misread by even the most inquired mind. Forget I mentioned it. Returning to the subject of our earlier discussion, we may consider the matter of the primals closed until further notice. No beast tribe will dare summon their god so long as that weapon exists. Truly a more effective deterrent I could not imagine. It almost seems like a shame to plot its destruction. Yeah. Fun times are ahead. Just happy, fun thoughts. Yeah. I'm on your data center? Nice. Yeah, I meant to make a character on the... Up to ruin my stream. No, you wouldn't be ruining my stream. I always like when people come and say hi. But I was actually, I think, just about to end stream because I am getting a little tired. And I haven't had dinner yet. So... And I figured this is kind of like a good stopping point, I suppose. Ah, you're starting your D&D stream? Nice. Like, how soon? How soon are you starting? I could raid into you. Thank you. Somebody was... Whenever Chris decides to show up, I see. We love dinner. Yeah, somebody was making soup. I think it was my mom. It might have been my brother, though, but I could smell it. And I was like, this smells so good. Like a few minutes it should be. Ah. Alright, well, I guess we will do a little story until then. I'll wait. Alright. Alpha Node wants us to go to the Waking Sands. Don't have to. Okay. I do really need to go eat, and then I need to get to sleep because I gotta be up early tomorrow morning. Alright. I don't know who I'm gonna raid. Let's see. Who is live right now? Sorry, I just like opened up Twitch in my browser and the first thing I heard was somebody saying man. Oh, Odvin. I think that's how you say your name. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Let's see. Yeah, I'm a white mage. I thought whenever I made my character, I thought I was a damage class, but I ended up being a healer. And so yeah, this is what I'm playing now for my streaming career. White mage is a damage class. I see. Glare mage. Oh, we could... Let's see. I want to make sure they're not about to end stream. Oh, they might... This person I was going to raid might be about to end stream, actually. Okay. Healer's best DPS. True. Yes, you have to be inconvenienced at times to heal people. But ability 8 is black for black mages. Ah. Runa, thank you for the head pats. Thank you. Alright, they might not be ending stream actually. So we're gonna raid Chi. She is one of my VTuber friends. Thank you for. Oh yeah, let me do that before we leave. Nya, nya, nya. And Halia, thank you for the hydrate. I don't know if you heard that, but that was my water bottle falling off my desk. It's so loud. Anyway. Oh, Louis. Hello. Louis, I'm so sorry. I'm just about to end stream. This is the second time this has happened to Louis. No. I'm sorry. I'll be streaming again tomorrow and tomorrow's Thursday. Thursday and Friday? Sag hates Louis. No, I don't hate anyone. Poor Louis. Wow. But yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow and Friday as well. Tomorrow I'm gonna be playing this really cute game called Moonstone Island. It just came out today actually. But yeah, it looks super cute and I'm really excited to play that. And then Friday, yeah, sorry, I'm getting my days mixed up. But Friday I'll be playing a hardcore WoW, which is something that WoW is like a game that's very close to heart for me, so I'm really excited to play that on stream. But yeah, I'm really excited for my next 2 streams, so yeah, it should be good. Should be good. But it'll be around the same time. I think tomorrow my stream's set at 4. Hopefully I join on time. Yeah, I have my stream schedule up on Discord, so it's also on on my Twitter as well. But anyway, okay, yeah, let's go raid Chi before she ends stream. Here's my raid message. Just meow meow raid if you want to do that. Feel free. If not, of course, that's fine. And thank you again for just hanging out with me. It was a fun stream. I'm really glad we got to beat Garuda today because we went through so much to get to that point. But anyway, good night, everyone. And here we go. All right. Thank you for hanging out with me. And good night, everyone. Good night, Louis. All right. Bye now.